Okay, let us start with the fourth part of this tutorial. As you can see, none of these buttons do anything, so I'm going to close that here, and let's go up here and just declare some functions, maybe right up here. Okay, first thing first, you see this variable, let me get rid of that and declare some other variables first before taking care of the functions. So right there, I'll start with employee name. Okay, that's the variable for employee names, and I'll just speed that up. Right there, I have all of my variables that I'm going to be using to store every single information. You can see address, reference, employer name, a city within, like inner city within, basic pay, overtime, gross pay, net pay, tax, and so on. So I actually need to enter parentheses there for all. So let's just copy, find, and replace. Okay, that's taken care of now. Let's delete these ones. Alright, that's fine. Okay, those are my variables ready. Then the next thing is, maybe here, underneath here, let's declare, or maybe up here really, let's declare exit. So that will be function for exit. So the name of my application is payroll, so I'm right underneath here, payroll dot destroy. Okay, so now I need to be able to exit that, but before then let me declare another one right here, function reset there. So what I want the system to actually reset is to reset all of these back to 0. So I can copy that, maybe paste that in there, but I'm going to need it to, let's come up here and just open another program, paste that in there, and find and replace that. Yeah, find and replace that with dot set there. Okay, replace all that is fine. That makes life easy. Copy and come. We can even close this. Let's paste that in there. Right, and that is my reset. So come in here, format that, indent. That is the reset function taken care of. That's very easy. So the reset function is taken care of. The variables are set, so I can always go back to, let's go to the button. So let's look for the exit button right there. So that will be comma, command equals exit. That is that taken care of. Then I think it's uppercase command, I don't know. let's leave it as lowercase. We'll find out. Let's run it first anyway, just to check if the exit works. Yes, the exit works. That's fine. Alright, so the next thing is we want to take care of the reset. So I need command. Where's the reset? That's the reset button here, and paste that in there. Change that to reset there. Okay, if I run it, that's the reset. Nothing is happening because I need to assign those variables. Okay, for the reset to work, like I said earlier, I need these ones to reference them somewhere. Okay, let's come in here. See where it says test txt employee. So we come in there and we enter comma text variable equals employee name right there. That is the variable I have up here, employee name. The next one is address. Let's look for the address. It's employee name there. Address is right underneath here, so let's get the variable comma equals address. So let's just run it so that you guys see how those two works. We have employee name here. Let's say that is Johnny Mark. Okay, that's Johnny right there. Then address Kingsland Road, London. What's wrong with this thing? Kingsland Road, London. Okay, so if I come to reset, there you can see that how the reset works. So exit, and let's go back and continue the rest. Okay, let's continue with the rest. Then the next one is reference and so on. You can see the name is very closely related to each component. Okay, so let's take care of the reference now. Reference, employee name, and so on. Come right down. Here I have, yeah, that's taken care of. Address is taken care of. Reference. Okay, look for the text, paste that in there. I think reference is reference really. Yeah. Then we have employer name. Employer name is employer name. Employer name. Okay, we have city. I think that's a little bit different. Paste that in there. I think that is called city within. Paste. Then we have, let's come down here, basic salary. I think that might be basic salary. So for these reset that I've taken care of, let's see if they work. Anyway, there's an error, we just fix that now. Okay, we have one here. Okay, the name is totally different from what I entered, so let's come in and check out the name. It's with lowercase. Look at it. So let's see, maybe change it to uppercase. Let's just copy it anyway, so I'll get it right. City right there. Okay, right. Okay, so let's come back in here, add more text variable over time. I think over time is over time. Should be a comma there, equals over time. Okay, so let's run it now. Okay, that's fine. You can see that there's no error. So let's enter some stuff in here. And CT reset there is working as expected, and exit works as well. So let's continue with the rest. Let's copy that. Now we need the basic salary is fine, overtime is fine, gross pay, right. It's very case sensitive, so we'll have to get it right. Gross pay. Then let's come into net pay. So net pay. Okay, let's continue with the coding, but before then I'm just going to run it so that you guys, just want to show you one or two things I intend to do. Right here, I like my reference to be there. I want the date, and here the period of pay, which I don't know, I'm just going to make that up. National insurance number, I want this or this to generate that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be generated by this and this. Pay reference and pay code. So let's take care of the pay reference first. So we're going to call that, maybe we call it reference. Let's go up there, right here, underneath here. That's reset as this row. Okay, underneath here I already have date in here, so let's define another one. So here is my, those are the lines of code for date really, so I'm going to put it under reference, pay ref. Okay, yeah. So either we can use either of those two. I will show you the difference between those two now. So which means if I click on this, let's copy that anyway. Copy that and go to the button for pay. I think it's right here somewhere. Pay reference right here. So let's just change that to command equals pay reference. So if I run it, you see what I'm talking about now. So when I click on that, you see the date. You can see it's 21st of 07/2016. Okay. Alright, take note of this 2016. Supposing I come back here, let's put a pay reference here and comment this out. So okay, now let's look at the second one. That's it. You can see the difference. So I might have to settle with the very first one. So reset there. So I have that working. Now I also need my reference, national insurance number, and national code. I don't know what that means. I'll just make that up. Okay, let's come back in here. Right here, let's declare the following. So I'm just gonna call that, maybe let's say pay or ref pay equals random dot ran int let's set as follows. Okay, comma, let's go up to 7. Okay, that's fine, that's good enough for me. Alright, so we now need to assign that straight into, I think it's called NR. So let's come in here and just declare another variable here, another local variable, so we can call that ref paid equals, or equals, convert that to, let's convert it to string. Okay, now we need to assign it to the variable. Okay, the variable reference is called, okay, it's called reference. So let's just copy all of it and come right down here, paste that there, and copy this, paste this right in here, and there. So that should give us our reference. So if I run it, let's run it and see how it will look like. I have to be very fast with this. Okay, we have, just need to click on this, we have pay reference there, and we have the date. Okay, let's go back in there. Like I said, I want the very first one. Let's change that. And this reference, let's add 1 or 2 stuff to it. So we change that to PR, meaning pay reference. Let's say plus, no, let's do that here, take that off, and we do that right in here, PR, okay, and add another bracket there. So let's see if I run that. So that should give us, let's see, pay reference. Okay, you can see that now. Okay, alright, that's fine. So we now have PR whatever. Now the next thing, we also need the NI. Let's generate it, let the system generate the NI. So we can just copy all of this, paste that in there, and just change this to NI, pay NI, and this one NI pay, and here NI ref, no, NI number, that's it, copy that, NI number, and this will be NI, and now we need this here, this comes in here, why this, copy that, goes in here, and maybe reduce the NI number that will be generated to that much. Okay, so that's the NI taken care of as well. So let's run it and see what will happen there. So we click on reference, that gives us the date, NI number, and so on of this guy there, supposing is DJ Owen. Alright, address, alright, employee name, Captain's Ward. Okay, so it's looking good. Alright, so we need one taxable pay, tax period. We need tax period. The tax period can be the 7th. Okay, now all of this works. Tax period, NI code. Let's use pay code to take care of that. Okay, so the first place, we have to import as follows. Import date, time. Alright, we're going to need those. So let's come here and declare another. Let's declare another one of these. So I'm just going to call it pay period. Right. pay period, I will enter as follows. Okay, I declare I equals date time dot date time dot now, and that is the period. So I need this. I'm gonna need this. Copy that. I need it inside the pay period. Let's look for pay period. The button pay period will be right down here. Pay period, pay code, I mean. So that'll be command equals pay period. So if I come here and run it, let's see. Okay, pay period, that's period 7. Okay, we have reference number, date, tax period. Okay, we also need NI code, so we just make that up too. Let's come into pay period and just make up something for the NI code. Maybe let's take it up here. Yeah, we can just copy this and paste that in here. That'll be NI code. I don't know what that stands for. NI code. Then we have NI code in here as well. And we can just call this. Yeah. And that will become CO. Now, where do we want our NI code? We need it here. So since we already have something called NI code, paste that in there. Maybe I have to change this. Take that off. Or just leave that. Take off the I, and this becomes E. Alright, that's fine. And change this to just code. And I. Okay, we can code NI. And the same thing here. So we now need to change this to NIC code equals whatever is in here. So let's change this and reduce that to 4. So all of this is just for the pay reference, so that we know how the pay goes. Alright, so for national insurance, NI code, and so on. So that's fine.